Hi kids, welcome back. Now I'm going to show you how to activate your watercolor pencils. Now remember, this is in your sketchbook. I'm demonstrating on loose paper. You want to put a piece of scrap or a piece of newspaper underneath your drawing so that it doesn't drip and ruin your next pages or drip along the binding of your sketchbook. You also might want to have a little paper towel or napkin handy. You're going to have a cup of clean water. You don't need that much water. It doesn't have to be overflowing. And then get the biggest brush you can get your hands on. Okay, the bigger the better. Smaller will just take a little longer, but it's fine. But bigger is a little bit easier. Now I'm going to start activating the watercolors, and it's going to turn to paint. I'm going to start in the white, that neutral area that we set up so that blue and orange don't mix together and get strange looking. I want you to notice that I'm going completely from side to side, and I'm just going right off my paper. You'll see that the color pencil turns into watercolors. Okay, I'm taking my time. I'm not worried about staying in the lines because remember, it doesn't matter. And then I'm just going to work my way back up. I also want you to note that I'm being very gentle with how I'm using the brush. Don't press hard, because if you press hard, you're going to wind up scooping the pigment off the paper, because then the metal casing is going to be touching the paper. You want to make sure you're gentle and you're using the bristles. Now, I'm also going back in. I'm cleaning my brush. I have a decent amount of water in here. I'm going back into my white area. I'm blending back and forth into my blue, going up, and I'm doing that curving motion that I set into place so that it looks like it's got a nice curve on the horizon. And I'm going straight back and forth. When it starts to get a little too dry, I'm gonna get some more water. Make sure it's not too drippy. You don't want it like totally saturated, so just like wipe it through. Back and forth again. And I'm getting that nice value where I had added the purple on top of my blue. Maybe just one or two more dips. This will actually dry pretty quickly too. So if you're working at home, I know you have a little more flexibility when it comes to time, and I'm just working my way down a little more. But kids that are working with me in person, they'll have some time for this to dry so that then they can close their sketchbook and then take it home with them for the night. Okay? Enjoy doing this. See you soon.